They wrote this on the card like I need to say this, that she rose to fame playing Kelly Taylor on the hit show Beverly Hills 90210. You have to say it that way. But we all know that. But what she's really here talking about is starring in the new, it's a new film, a new movie on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, Karen Kingsbury's A Time to Dance, which there is always a time to dance, is there not?
I guess there is, yes.
Well, you had a time to dance. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. But what a fun role. What did you find most interesting in this character when you played her?
You know, it was a script I couldn't not do. I related to it so much, and there were all these little hidden signs from somewhere that I should do it. You know,
did you find it right away when you read it, or
yeah,
as you
it was
began
weird
to
because
call it?
I don't really love to work. I don't like to go on location and work.
Yeah.
And this was a movie that we shot in Canada. I knew it would require me to be away from my kids. And but as I was reading it, there were just these things that just kept coming up.
Like what?
Oh gosh, well, the character, my husband's character is named John. My dad's name's John. I know that's silly, but
No, it's not.
No,
ooh, what a sign!
Yeah.
What is a sign?
But my husband is a big Eagles fan. My new wonderful husband is an Eagles fan, and the team that my husband coaches in the movie is the Eagles.
Oh,
Wow.
There's more, but I
meant to
can't
be.
remember them right now.
Wow. Well, we have a clip.
we do.
We're going to
Yeah.
show. Do you want to set up? Do you want me to set
Yeah,
up?
no, your character, Abby, and your husband, John, are discussing your divorce that you decided that you wanted to tell about. You wanted to tell your daughter about.
Right.
She's away at college. She doesn't know, and you were together with your husband since college, and now you're getting divorced. So now you have to figure out how you're going to tell your daughter. So now this is the scene about you discussing how you're going to tell your daughter. I did it. Woo! There you go. I love this
And
script.
scene.
Yes. So here's the clip.
John, can you do one last thing for me before we end this? Can we wait to tell them until after the wedding?
Abby,
It's gonna ruin her wedding. I can't do it.
maybe they should know. Going to their wedding with their eyes wide open?
Don't say that. Just because we can't make it work doesn't mean I want our daughter to have a jaded view of marriage.
How can we fake it for 6 more months?
We've lived our whole life for those kids. We can do this.
They'll figure it out.
Okay, so it won't be easy.
I guess we can try. But if things between us, if they get too bad, we have to tell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
wow.
I'm buying it. I'm buying that.
I'm sad.
You said it's okay.
Well, they've been
it's
together since college,
it's
you know.
High school,
okay.
yeah.
High school is
okay.
even, that's even worse.
It is. It's a sad story. You know, they're at this crossroads in their life, and
I bet you it doesn't end sad. It ends sadly.
well, I
guess
can't
you just have
say.
to see it.
But you know what, though? What a difficult thing to go through personally, knowing they're doing it in the best interest of their child.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
for
they
sure.
have to, like,
Lovely.
I mean, anybody that's
Put
been
them
through
first.
divorce knows how difficult it is, and you know, just the decision and telling your kids is the hardest thing.
It is, and when to tell them and how to tell them.
Yeah.
And represent. But let's shift gears because we want it to be a happy story, don't
Yes,
we? We want your visit to here to be a happy one. I don't know how to get into this other than the fact that I didn't really ever have a successful blind date.
No,
No, I didn't.
Did you ever go on it?
I think we were single at the same time.
Yeah, and I understand your blind date worked out.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I hate going on dates. I hate leaving my house until.
So how did they get you out of the house? How did they?
It was
you don't like
tricky.
to go on location. You don't like leaving your house. Okay. So, but how did they get you out of the house?
A friend was like, just go on a date, and now nothing is a blind date. Like I Googled him and
Yeah, I know.
saw what he looked like, you know, and immediately thought, oh, this is not the guy for me. I know that going in, so then I didn't have that pressure going on the date. So I thought,
But you Googled him
Let
and
me
you didn't like him? Look at
No,
you.
I didn't. That's not what I was looking for at all.
Oh.
Wow. Well, then were you surprised? Well, when you saw each other, was it like boom right away? There was a
No.
connection? No.
No.
No?
We had a really awkward, like 2-hour dinner with the other couple. They were so gracious to introduce us.
But they were on a blind date too.
They were already together.
Oh, they
Oh,
were
they were all
together. Oh.
Yeah, that'd be a double blind date. That'd
Yeah,
be
I thought
really
you were on a
strange.
double blind date.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, so you sat for 2 hours trying to figure out how to get out of
basically
this
just
thing?
not talking to him, ignoring him, pretending he wasn't there. And
That's
then,
surely a way to get a man, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it worked because after, this is so crazy, let me tell you this. After the date, we were both getting our cars at the valet. And he said, can I call you? And I said, no. And,
I don't want to leave my house again.
And he said, okay. And I said, but you can follow me. And so
What?
I know, very bold.
What does
Yeah.
that
move.
mean?
Wow. No, we went to another place where it was just the two of us, so
Yeah.
we could really talk
Get
and
to
get to
know
know
each other.
Because I felt like I hadn't given him a chance, and he made me
Yeah.
laugh during that boring 2 hours. And
what it is,
it's the
isn't it?
laughing that got
Getting
me.
you laugh.
How long was the second date for? How long did that last?
We kind of just got married.
Oh, you skipped all the preliminaries.
Yeah,
I see.
We were together nonstop after
Well,
that.
let's talk about your beautiful wedding. So there, and how many weeks was it until you decided to boom?
Like
okay.
it was about 3 months
Okay.
before
Boom.
he asked me to marry him, and then we got married 5 months later. I think.
There you go. And it was a beautiful wedding, but you DIY'd your whole wedding.
I
You didn't
did.
even use a wedding planner.
No
We have some
wedding
beautiful
planner.
photos.
Oh my gosh, look at
this.
that.
Oh, and
What?
did you design your dress too?
Yes, I worked with my designer on that dress.
beautiful,
and,
Jenny.
Claire Pettibone designed it.
Look at
And-
that.
And the lights and everything. It's very.
I hung those lights, y'all.
You
I would have
hung-
married
yeah.
him there if that. I mean, that's a beautiful picture.
Now, these are your three daughters, and I understand that your husband also made vows to your daughters.
Wait,
He
he did
wrote
what?
them down, and each one had an individual vow that he wrote for them.
Yeah, well, it was nice. It was very touching. Before he even got to me, he addressed each of them individually and talked about his commitment to them and how much their specific person meant to him. And that was, I mean, yeah.
Did you know he was going to do that?
He's that kind of guy, so I kind of had a
You had a feeling he was going to? Wow.
So sweet.
Seriously.
He's a really, really good
You
stepdad.
really nailed it. And,
Can we
and
see that? Because that looks
Oh,
like your
God.
dress. Is that you and Dave?
I ordered these online, and then I
Beautiful.
hand
Now, which one
painted
is
them
you?
Painted.
so that
Evidently likes golf, right?
he is a golfer, and for our wedding gift, I gave him new Nike clubs, so I painted this to look like his clubs. And it looks just like him, doesn't it? It's weird.
It
I
really
put the
does.
little beard on it.
It looks like Dave. It does. And
It
you
d-
look like Jennie.
When-
It's beautiful.
When you start DIYing a wedding, do you get in so deep you're like, why did I even start this?
No, I had so much fun every step of the way. I loved it. I even thought for a minute afterwards, I was like, I want to do everybody's wedding now.
Wow.
Okay.
But then I came back to my senses.
Do you want to do mine?
I'll do your wedding.
Okay.
You'll
Wow.
love it.
And I've learned something from this. I will never,
No, I'm married.
I will never ask a woman
again,
for her
yes.
phone number.
Yeah.
I'll just say,
Can I
can
follow you?
follow-
No, no.
That's what
I don't
I'm
think it
gonna-
works that way.
no,
You can't say,
I
hey,
can't.
can I follow
can't.
you?
No, I can't.
That was a
Now
great
I've learned
line.
nothing
That's
from
a
this
great line,
interview.
by the way. I love it.
Terry Kingsbury, It's Time to Dance, which, sir, always is a time to dance, premieres this Sunday on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.